Trouble keeping up with the Joneses? It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, Aaron Jones, no picnic a week ago. He's looking for another big game, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football. So are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that. Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. This offense has marched the ball down the field nicely. In good position, can they finish the drive off? 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Watch the pass.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Dean Lowry. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Newton. And he's going to go down again. Zadarius Smith. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now it's Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. On 1st down, Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 8 yards on the screen there. Not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. On 2nd and 1, Rodgers, and he finds his tight end, Graham. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Dontari Poe able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The kick by Crosby is good, and they jump back in front here. This offense hoping to put together a drive that will end at least 3 points to get them the lead here going into the lockers. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Yeah, Greg Olsen's back for his 13th NFL season. The last 9 have been in a Panthers uniform. Only 9 games for him a year ago. 7 this
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the 2nd half. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Well, it's caught. And he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Hey, man, watch the boot.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Here's Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On first down, it's Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go.
Check 26, check 26.
Rodgers now, throwing on 3rd and long. It's caught here by Adams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And Crosby puts it through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. All right, it's time for this big O-line and the playmakers to take control of this game as we get down toward the end. 3rd and long, it's Newton. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run it with Scarlett. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They turn to Scarlett again. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Gun.
They snap it to Newton. Got his target, Samuel. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. 180.
Now Scarlett. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This is Scarlett on the carry. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Gun. Check.
third down. Here's McCaffrey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 plays, all resulting in 3-yard carries to bring up fourth down. And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And the Panthers have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Carolina, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.